Of the Little Rock recycling plant, all that's left is smoldering plastic. Good evening and thanks for joining us. For Fox 16 News, I'm Kevin Keller.
I'm Donna Terrell. It took fire crews an entire day and night to put out all the hot spots. Right now, two big questions remain. How did this start and what happens next?
Good questions. Katrin Asaf joins us live in East Little Rock this evening with what the plant looks like now. Katrin.
Well, Kevin, Donna, I can say that we saw most of those fire crews rolling out of here at just about 5 o'clock this afternoon, a full 24 hours after this fire first began. Here's what we've got going on right now at the Goldman recycling plant. You can see here that there is about one flame left and then a little bit of smoke, so still some hot areas. We did see one fire truck still parked behind this building, so it seems like the fire department is still aware that there is some activity here, but really it's very minimal. Now, again, all that's left, as you can see, is just those hot spots, this collapsed building that used to be the plant, and some melted material. And although there were only a little bit of flames and smoke for today, people in this area are still reeling from that huge fire we saw yesterday and still trying to figure out what comes next. It was an image that captured a city, a massive fire that destroyed a recycling plant, a monstrous inferno that burned for hours and leveled a building. But only that.
We've got a lot of personnel, a lot of equipment on scene.
The Little Rock Fire Department sent a majority of their crews to the blaze, a battle that lasted well into the night.
It's going to be really hard to get those plastics put out.
But 24 hours later, it's almost like it never happened. The only evidence, the lingering smell of smoke, the last of the fire crews dousing the embers, and the fact that the building is destroyed.
We have 3 aerial trucks set up, spraying water on the hot spots.
But the lasting impacts were felt across this industrial area. Power was lost for hours after a pole came too close to the flames.
I got mechanics here that can't really work because we don't have air compressor.
A side effect that halted Tim Taylor's mechanic business. But that wasn't the most shocking development.
It took out some Coke cans and came right through here.
When workers clocked in Wednesday, they found a new addition to their shop.
We did have one of those propane cylinders damage a building across the street.
One of the only areas damaged outside the destroyed plant. Now, as fire marshals work to figure out what happened,
The wind's blowing really well, the fire's out, there's no harm to anyone in this area.
People here can take a breath, knowing no one was injured and the flames are finally out. Now, currently, there is still no cause for what started this fire. Fire marshals were only able to begin their investigation once all of those hot spots, or most of those hot spots rather, had already been put out. So they arrived on scene just after 5 o'clock this afternoon. So we're waiting on the cause there, and there's still no word if Goldman plans on rebuilding or when the rest of the businesses in this area are planning to come back to work. Reporting on 14th Street, I'm Katrin Asaf.